Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft desk. I'm going to show you another Temu haul. I've been trying not to buy craft supplies, obviously that never works, but I had this delivered yesterday, so I thought we'd go through it together. I've literally chopped the top of the bag off. I can't really remember what I bought, but I think this is what triggered the whole purchase of the order. Oh, there's lots in there. If I remember right, I saw this advertised on an advert for Temu, and I use my ink blending tools all the time. That's just a little thank you note. And I thought this would be a fantastic thing to have on my desk because I'm forever swapping the heads over on my ink blending tools. So as you can see, it comes with a selection of domed, the flat ones as well. They're all domed. That's good. Domed ink blending tool heads. And then this little kit here, which is all of our coloured ones. So you've got one for each of the colour families. And I'm going to try and stick with the one for each of the colour family vibe. That's interesting. These are flat ones. And they are domed ones. The case is broken in transit, but I think I paid about £5 for them. So I'm not actually that worried. And this hopefully then will just allow me to have one of each. Will I keep it in the case? Probably not. I'll probably take the blenders out and place them in rainbow order on my ink shelf. But that I think is what triggered the order. And then we all know that when we go onto this website, we don't just buy one thing, do we? We have to make up the £15 postage, and we end up with loads. So what I've recently been doing is using a lot of rub-on transfers. And I didn't realise how expensive rub-on transfers were. So here we go. This is a pack of rub-on transfers. Oh, comes with the tools to do it, but look at these. They're quite large characters. I didn't expect them to be this big, but I'm not angry at all. Oh, look at that cat with these. That is cool. Steampunk vintagey rub-on transfers. Wodrick, whoever they are, and it comes with your little rub-on tool and your little thing. Again, I think that probably cost me £2-3. So again, I'm not going to argue about that. I will have to try them and see what they're like. Some rub-on transfers are better than others. But as far as patterns are concerned, oh look, more rub-ons. I obviously was on a rub-on mission. This is butterflies and florals, and you get a little stick on those as well. So that's exciting. I love that. It says cut out the one you want, then rub that one on. Does anyone else just put the whole sheet on and rub over the one they need? Or is that just me? So we've got the butterfly one. Did I get any more rub-on transfers? I've got these. What are these? These don't look like rub-on transfers. These let's have a look. They might be. They might just be stickers. I completely forget what I order. They look like stickers, don't they? Or maybe they are rub-on transfers. Or DTF transfers. They look very much like DTF transfers. Which will be fun to play with. But aren't they lovely? Look at the like characters of the females in the black and white. I'd probably fussy cut around so it's like the design onto a clear pattern sort of background. That'll be fun to play with. Then what did I buy myself? Oh, I bought myself a Mr. Cavana's Paris. Oh, is this circus-themed paper? This circus-themed. So, recently I bought myself another copy of the circus album by, oh, I can't think what they're called. Cutting CC is their logo. It'll come back to me in a second. And I made my circle album from this. Yes, vintage circus vibes. That makes sense. And I was like, I'd like to mix it up and make it like a vintage one. So I've made myself a little cover, which is the size of a big top tent. And then these will be used within that album. I wanted a 6x6 because the 12x12 that I bought in the other collection, the pattern's just slightly too large for the project. So I was like, let's do vintage circus, let's get a 6x6. So I understand the justification of that. Anyone else do that? Justify themselves. They're like, yeah, I'll justify that to myself. This isn't a justification. This is purely how cute are these. These are little DTF penguins, not penguins. Seagulls. These are just cute. I just saw them. I thought they were cute. For those of you unsure what UV DTF stickers are the type of stickers here that are used on tumblers and hard surfaces and things like that mainly. And all you do is put it on, apply some pressure and pull it off, and it adheres to the surface. So they are very, very cute. Then, oh, more but in cats. German cats, ich and Katzen, which isn't that I love cats in German. Cats. We all know I've got cats. We all know I love cats. Anything with cats on I'm a sucker for. Black and white cats. Cats. Right, then we're moving on to lots of... Oh, actually, no. Okay, not craft related. Not craft related. Anyone want any chicken earrings? I love me some funky earrings. And these seem to be 27 million pairs of chicken and cowboy boot earrings. I mean, they'll go with everything I wear. I do already have these ones, but I lost one of the chickens. I wonder if there's... I mean, the print quality on them is not the greatest. Is there a protective sheet on them? Yes, there is. There you go. There's a protective back on them. That's better. It stops the blur a little bit. So if you take the protective sheet off, you've then got your cowboy chicken. But there's lots of those. Look at that yellow one. So I bought myself a whole farmyard of cowboy chicken earrings. As you do, they were probably really cheap, and it's probably cheaper to buy 14 pieces of 7 pairs than it was one. So that's those. I never know what I'm going to pull out here. Talk about never know what you're going to pull out here. So I've started to use my fuse tool a lot more. For those of you who don't know what a fuse tool is, look it up, they're really good tools. They're used for sealing plastic to make shaker cards and shaker elements. But I realised I didn't have any sequins or bits to go in my shaker cards. But I do now. Look at those little Fimo ducks. Cute are they? How cute will they be in a shaker card? How many do we think I got? Oh, ladybirds. I obviously got ladybirds, and I got ducks and squiggles. Can I comment on how oversized these bags are? They'll definitely be transferred into smaller bags. Little squiggles. They're all like polymer clay. What else did I buy? Shed loads of sequins. Again, shaker card mission. Shaker, shaker, shaker. I was making them, I didn't have much choice, so I was like, I need a choice for my shakers. Again, shaker elements, this time neon colours, these like little neon circles and dots. Little tiny shaker element dots. Again, sparkles. More flat pack gems, this time again for shaker cards. Does anyone else's brain work like this? When you go on a tangent, that's it. Stars. Oh, more circles for shaker cards. Guess the theme of this package, shaker cards. Oh, flowers. Then stars. Then stickers. These look like they could be circus themed to go with the circus paper. I obviously was thinking about my shakers and thinking about my circus album. Let's have a look. Ooh. Yes, clown warning. Circus themed PET stickers that I've just thrown everywhere. But they are very, very cute. And they will look cool in my album. Vintage circus. I definitely need to crack on and do this album. I've cut all the main pieces out. I just haven't got around to decorating. But now I've got no excuse because I've got the paper and the stickers to carry on with. Then we have more stickers. Should we bet if these are circus or not? Let's have a look. Oh, no, they are what they are. Like kawaii characters. I don't know. Are they Alice themed maybe? No. I don't know. I don't know what made me buy these stickers, but I obviously did. Cats. Fairies. A girl with a cat. Maybe it was the cats. Fairies. Completely random. I have to look back on the listing and figure out why I bought those. But they would have cost something like 20 pence. So if I use 3 of the stickers out of them, it's not the end of the world. That is why I do love buying a balance of cheaper Temu stickers and things. Some more sequins. And then last but not least, I say last, yeah, that is last, but some more stickers. Do you think this is circus themed? Or do we think this is another random packet? Let's have a look. Oh, they're bears. They're like characters, bubble pop characters. Oh, look at that duck. Okay, they're cute. I mean, I don't normally like the stickers with the white border on them. But because these are bright and funky, I think I can deal with it. Or I'll just trim them down. Look at that cat. Love it. Is that a bird? Yeah, it's a bird in a helmet and goggles. Obviously. Yeah, so that is my latest Temu haul. Does anybody completely hate Temu, think it's a fraud, wonder why it's so cheap? Or do we all love it? I'm now going to go and transfer all of my little polymer clay things into smaller, manageable bags, sort them all out, and then probably make some shaker cards. I will see you all soon. Bye.